regular scheduled meeting of the President Village Board Trustees, Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will County, held on Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, beginning at 6:03 p.m. Everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Brady?
Here.
Trustee Brennan?
Present.
Trustee Mahoney? Trustee Mueller?
Here.
Trustee Shaw?
Present.
Trustee Sullivan? Here. President Glass?
Present. Thank you. Item 1, consider approval of the agenda. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 1, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 2. Is there a motion to consider approval of the minutes of the regular village board meeting held on October 21st, 2025?
I'll make that motion. I'll second it.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 2, Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you very much. Next, we have item number 3, receive presentation of the Tinley Park Business Spotlight, the Vote House by Banging Gavel Brews, and SRS Men's Vitality Hub by President Glatz and Clerk O'Connor. The Vote House by Banging Gavel Brews is located at 17400 Oak Park Avenue. It is a Tinley Park brew pub located in the historic Vote House. Banging Gavel brews its own beer with the production brewery located in the building's basement. The pub offers a full menu, including shareable plates, and the venue regularly hosts live music and other events. The village is pleased to welcome Banging Gavel. Jim, before you and Becky go, we'd like to start it out with the video that we made with you.
Oh, sure.
One thing I could say before you go, Jim makes the best old-fashioned on Oak Park Avenue.
Well, thank you for that, Mr. President. I'm here this evening with Becky O'Connor, who's our Director of Marketing. So the Vote House was recently recognized by the 2025 Landmarks Illinois Richard H. Driehaus Foundation for Adaptive Reuse. The Richard H. Driehaus Foundation Award for Adaptive Reuse recognizes exceptional projects that repurpose historic buildings for new uses while preserving the historic and architectural character. This Friday, Becky and I will be accepting the award at the annual award ceremony in Chicago, and I understand the event will be live streamed on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. So we are very, obviously very excited and proud of this achievement. To be recognized by such a distinguished organization is truly both humbling and gratifying. But while we are excited for the recognition, it is no secret that business at the Vote House has been suffering. This past summer severely impacted our beer garden attendance due to the excessively high temps and rain. So much so that we swallowed our pride and humbly sought public support. The initial push was truly incredible. Unfortunately, it lasted but a few days. We did remind the public that we really need ongoing support. Beginning in December, we will close on Mondays, and instead we will open on Tuesdays. Tuesdays will be our karaoke night. Wednesdays will now be our blues night, which were previously on Monday. Thursdays will be live jazz or piano, with dueling pianos once a month, typically on the last Thursday of the month. But December 11th will be the next dueling pianos night due to the holiday schedule. We also feature additional live music on Fridays, Saturdays, and on certain Sundays. Also, some changes are coming to our menu as well later this week in response to some of the comments that we received from the public on social media. In sum, we need support. We need the people of Tinley Park's support for the Vote House. It is critically important for its survival. Gather your friends and come back and check us out, or even book a holiday event or party with your friends, neighbors, co-workers, what have you. The Vote House actually looks pretty amazing during the holiday season. So I want to take a moment, and so does Becky, to thank the village board and the staff for their continued support and concern. Thank you.
Any comments from anyone?
I'd like to say something. I know, I followed the post that you made, and I was reading some of the comments, and, a lot of people were saying, we need just regular beer, and you immediately did that. And I think that's just a great testament to your business, that you really do want to please your customers. So, you made that change immediately. And then there was other comments that kind of baffled me, because they were saying, I never heard of you. You don't advertise enough. I'm like, I think you do an amazing job. Maybe because I follow it, or maybe because I live here, but I don't know how anyone does not know who you are, because it is just the most incredible looking place on Oak Park Avenue. It's absolutely beautiful. And even my brother, who lives in Nashville, sent me the link of an article about it, stating, he's like, oh, this place looks really cool. I can't believe it's, I told him the history of it and everything. So he said, well, I'm like, well, if you come up for Christmas, we'll definitely have to go visit. So
Yeah.
I think you're doing a great job there. I love going there, the happy hours, the great deal on the food and the drinks. And I'm one person that I'm very glad that you have regular beer down too. So
Yeah,
I'll be there more often.
What really impacted me particularly on that particular comment was, when you had somebody saying, hey, I love craft beer, but my spouse doesn't. And I felt like, we're breaking up families here. Let's bring everybody together.
Right.
It's not that big of an ask.
You want to keep the wife happy.
Yeah, or the husband, either one. But, so we immediately took action on that.
Yeah, and I think
But we did it in our own way, right?
Yeah.
And some people are still like, what? Why not Miller Lite? Well, eventually, maybe it will show up as one of our monthly features.
We're
something.
trying to stay true to our character
Yes,
and
I get
vintage
that.
and history. Each of the beers that we bring in has a historical element to it. And even the Yangling, which is America's oldest brewery, we brought in the Flight and the Light. That satisfies your light drinkers and your ultra drinkers. So we offer that. It's just in a different packaging, but
Yeah.
it's still basically the same product.
It's great. And I think it's a great move to open on Tuesdays with the car show on Tuesdays. And I know we have to cancel some of them with the heat and rain, just like, Mondays might, or the weekends, you might suffer with the weather. But it's just, we're bringing a big crowd into Tinley for that night. So I think a lot of people walking around would definitely stop over. So
Yeah, we
hope
hope
that
so.
improves it.
We've tried Tuesdays in the past,
Yeah.
and, it didn't pan out like we thought, but we're hoping, with our cry out here, that people, understand.
And we're always
hopefully
looking to
will.
go out sometimes after the meeting, so.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come
perfect.
visit on a Tuesday.
But,
Yeah.
to your point, I was in the bar last week, and two women were sitting there having cocktails, and they were loving their cocktails. And they had mentioned, the one said, I live right down the street, and I didn't even know about this place. And I'm just fascinated by that, because,
Baffled by that.
I mean, just the construction process, right? It took us like 7 years to get it done, and we had the scaffolding, and there was, I mean, it was, I mean, just, and plus the media blitz, particularly when we first opened with WGN and so forth. I mean, I don't know, but I guess it's possible, you miss it. But
Yeah, but, you know, with both of us, like, having some marketing background, we're really, you know, we do a lot of low-cost marketing, but we are adding some more paid marketing. We've done Val Packs now in the community, so hopefully people are recognizing that if they open it. You know, we're adding in some more paid social because of that comment, like, oh, you guys don't know, advertise enough. So we really are, like, listening and trying to learn and apply to just help the business. You know, we're putting in our own effort, talent, money, all of it, love, hatred. Oh, it's everything to us.
it was the whole, yeah, the whole myriad of emotions involved, for sure.
Well, I think you're doing an amazing job. And
Thank you.
The renovations are just stunning, absolutely stunning.
Thank
So
you.
Appreciate that.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you guys coming, and thanks, and I hope it improves for you guys.
We do
Can't
too.
lose you.
Thank you.
Thank
Trustee
you.
Shaw?
I've been a fan from the beginning, Jim. I think you know it, and a
Yep.
supporter. I gotta tell you, steak salad's delicious.
So it's a smash burger.
Yeah. Okay, so the smash burger is gone for the season,
I
as you,
know.
most of you know. But we are bringing out the Sloppy Joseph, which is made with the Wagyu beef and certain other ingredients. It's pretty special, and I'm hoping it's coming out this week, toward the end of the week. So that'll kind of satisfy that smash burger craving, hopefully.
I'll stop in soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the way around. Front of the fence. Let's call that.
The next business is SRS Men's Vitality Hub, and it is located at 7901 West 159th Street, Unit C. It specializes in testosterone optimization and low testosterone treatment for men. It offers a concierge-level experience with personalized, results-driven care, customized to meet your needs. Unfortunately, they could not be here this evening, but there is a video.
We're excited that you're getting the opportunity for your official ribbon cutting and wish you guys many years of success.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf of the village, we also would like to congratulate you and thank you for coming to Tinley Park. Thank you, Laura, for playing that. It's a lot better when they're able to make it and speak. Next, we have item number 4, receive a presentation of the Tinley Titan Toss. The Tinley Titan Toss is a yearly beanbag tournament organized by the Tinley Park High School Alumni Scholarship Committee. The event raises money for scholarships for graduating seniors from Tinley Park High School. Tim?
Hello, everyone. Before I start, owner's Bang Gavel. I live right down the street from Bang Gavel. Your place is awesome. I hear the music from the live music for the summer all the time. My dad's a big fan. My family's a big fan. Really helping you guys and pull through tough times. Thank you so much. A little bit about myself. My name's Tim. I graduated Tinley Park High School in 2019, and I went through college, graduated, and after I graduated college, me and my friends that I graduated Tinley with, who now live in D.C. and Seattle, kind of came together, and we had this idea of, you know, trying to get back to the school that gave us so much and got us where we are. So we came up with this idea of having a scholarship committee, where we bring in alumni and teachers, community members, and staff, and try and put together like a fundraiser so we can give college scholarships or trade school scholarships to some seniors from Tinley. And every year we go and we have a fundraiser called the Titan Toss, And this year, the fundraiser is going to be on November 29th at 12:30 at North and Maple Kitchen and Bar. I have some flyers here if you want to come take some. This fundraiser is really important for us because it helps fund scholarships for kids who want to go to trade school or college. Just for some examples of where we've helped kids go, University of Illinois, St. Xavier, Lewis, Moraine, to study things like biochemistry, nursing, and accounting. So this scholarship and this fundraiser really helps us kind of give back to the school that gave us so much and got us where we are. So if you're looking to register, you can register online for early registration at TinleyParkAlumniScholarship.com. And you show up on the door, you can pay it the day of. So if you have any questions, I'll be in the back at the end. I have a bunch of flyers here if you want to take some. So thank you so much for letting me come and speak. Thanks.
Good luck. I didn't catch how many years in a row?
This is the third year. We've raised over $6,000 in 2 years.
Excellent.
So
Great job, Tim.
thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Tim.
everybody.
Next, we have item number 5. Again, receive presentation at Tinley Park Fall Fest featuring Ashley Walls at Harmony Square. Country singer was featured at Harmony Square during the last Music in the Plaza on Saturday, October 25th. I want to thank Lisa Butler, our marketing department, for all their help helping us get this together. All of our first responders and our whole staff that was able to help and come that night and volunteer. We had Lisa Cordum, Lisa Valley, Pat came, and all of our command staff that worked at events, so thank you, everyone. Unfortunately, it was a touch cold, and it was a 1% chance of rain that ended up raining at 8:30. But it was a good night, and we put a little video together for it.
Another weekend, another honky-tonk, another bar on 2nd Street. We came here together in a warm and new weather, but you haven't even said a thing. You couldn't make it through a Saturday night. You're chatting to my friends and you're crossing a line. You're drinking doubles cause you got your eyes on everyone but me. If you got one boot in and one boot out, then you ain't the one for me. Every time you pull me in and spin me around, I don't know what to believe. I'm telling you right now, that kind of love ain't the kind of love I need. If you can't keep up, then you better just cut me loose. Cause baby, I want all the baby, I want all the you must be dreaming to think I'm competing with a brown-eyed 5'4", and I'm done believing words with no meaning. Can't ride that bull no more. And I'm meeting you halfway. There's only room for two in this side shake. If my dance moves are too fast, babe, head that way. You can two-step to the door. If you got one boot in and one boot out, then you ain't the one for me. Every time you pull me in and spin me around, I don't know what to believe.
Thank you, Laura. And in order for that to happen, luckily, sponsors help pay for just about all of the costs, so we're very thankful to them. Bettenhausen Dodge, Joe Rizza Ford, Durbin's, Robinson Engineering, Christopher Burke Engineering, Jim Fuente State Farm, Local One, and the House of Music, who donated a lot of the, I don't know all the music terms, but the back line and stuff like that. So thank you to all the sponsors that made it possible to pay for the sound and the cost of the band. So thank you to everyone. Appreciate it.
Mike, if I could add,
Yes.
she was such a personable, nice, very approachable young lady. She even jumped in there to throw T-shirts out to the audience. You know, she jumped right in. So very nice girl, besides talented.
She did. It's funny you say that. She was also actually, before the concert started, on the ground helping them hook all the sound up together too, which was pretty impressive, very humbling. Thank you, Bill. Anyone else? Next, we have item 6. I'd like to ask for a motion to consider proclaiming November 2025 as Epilepsy Awareness Month in the Village of Tinley Park.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Whereas Epilepsy Awareness Month is a nationwide effort to raise awareness about the epilepsies, seizures, and side effects, as well as to improve the lives of people affected by epilepsy through education, advocacy, research, and connection. And whereas epilepsy is a brain disorder characterized by recurrent and unprovoked seizures that can affect anyone at any age and at any time. And whereas epilepsy is the fourth most common neurological disorder, nearly 3.4 million people in the United States, including, bless you, 140,000 in Illinois with active epilepsy. And whereas it is important to know how to keep a person safe during a seizure, stay calm, protect the person's head, turn them onto their side, and clear the area of harmful objects. And whereas we must increase public knowledge about epilepsy and seizure first aid to change the way people react to a person having a seizure in a calm and reactive manner, and encourage a more inclusive and compassionate environment for those with epilepsy. Now therefore be it resolved by the President, Clerk, Board of Trustees of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will County, Illinois, that November be designated as Epilepsy Awareness Month. Adopted this 4th day of November 2025, signed by myself, Village President Michael W. Glotz, Village Clerk Nancy M. O'Connor, Trustees William P. Brady, Dennis A. Mahoney, Trustee Kenneth E. Shaw, William A. Brennan, Michael G. Mueller, and Colleen M. Sullivan. So thank you for putting this together on the agenda for November for Epilepsy Awareness Month. Thank you. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Roll call for item 6, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next is item 7. Is there anyone that wants to skip to item 8? It would be my honor to ask for a motion to consider appointing Michael Coleman to the position of Community Development Director.
So moved. Second.
Second.
Everyone fighting for it. Mike joined the village in 2021 and has been serving as the interim Community Development Director for the last several months. With Mike's knowledge, leadership, and his ability to foster teamwork and collaboration, he has been able to oversee the building and planning functions and has moved many initiatives forward. He has shown his commitment to the village, residents, and businesses, and is recommended for promotion. Consider appointing Michael Coleman to the position of Community Development Director effective November 5th, 2025. Are there any comments that anyone wants to make towards Mr. Coleman?
Congratulations.
Mr. Mueller, you work with Mike a lot.
Yep, I just want to say I had the pleasure of getting to interview Mike 4 years ago in August, and back then I was impressed with your knowledge, and not just your knowledge, but your ability to work with our customers, our citizens, and our residents every day. You've proven that ability over and over again in very difficult situations, and I've always been impressed with just how you handle that. Thanks for being a great part of this team, and looking forward to seeing you thrive in this role. So thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
I'd like to add, like I said, honored to have the ability to appoint you, Mike. And it's great that you also live in Tinley Park, so decisions you're making affect the village that you live in. So you're gonna treat everything a little bit differently because you're driving by these, you know, these businesses and stuff that you're working with. So it means a lot that you live in Tinley Park, and and we're lucky to have you. Would you like to take a picture with your lovely wife?
Yes. Yes, I would.
better size.
Pull for her, either.
There you go. Ready?
The other one.
Congratulations. Go down the line. There you go.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Yes.
Make it permanent.
Thank you, thank you.
Just got the job already. He spent
Wouldn't shake hands yet, like they have to do a roll call. Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Roll call for item 7, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. It is now official. Thank you, Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, we have item number 8. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider appointing Lisa Beck to the position of Assistant to the Community Development Director.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
Thank you.
second.
Lisa joined the village 10 years ago in the Community Development Department, and most recently has overseen the day-to-day activities of the building permit function. Prior to joining the village, Lisa held various positions supporting executive leadership, performing a variety of administrative and operations functions over 8 years. Lisa's operational knowledge and professional experience make her a highly qualified candidate for the internal promotion. Are there any comments or questions from the board? Lisa, is there anything you want to add or no?
That's it.
Good. By any chance you want to take a picture with Mike, or are you all good?
Sure.
Mike, you gotta smile one more time. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 8, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item 9. Is there a motion to consider appointing Mitchell Edwards to the position of staff accountant?
I'll make that motion.
Second it.
Thank you. Mitchell is a financial professional with over 4 years of experience in accounting, performing a variety of general accounting and finance duties. He has a bachelor's degree and is currently pursuing his master's in business administration. Are there any questions or comments from the board? Nope. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 9, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 10. Can I have a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items?
I'd like to add one thing to that, if you don't mind, Mr. Mayor.
Yes?
Just noticed that Mike just became the Community Development Director, and already he's spending money. I just wanted to point that out. Good going, Mike.
Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. Mr. Brady? Mr. Mueller, you want to second that?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you. The consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review according to the Illinois Open Meetings Act. Would anyone from the board like any of these items removed from the agenda tonight? Let the record reflect there are none. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 10, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Item number 11, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting ordinance 2023-038, granting a special use for a substantial deviation from the Park Center Plaza PUD to allow for the establishment of an adult daycare facility at 16050 Harlem Avenue.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mike.
Thank you, Colleen. The request allows for the establishment of an adult daycare facility in the former American Freight inline commercial space at 16050 Harlem Avenue in the B3 PD zoning district. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 16th and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the special use in accordance with the plans and findings of facts as listed in the staff report. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments from the board? Are there any comments from the public? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Roll call for item 11, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Next, we have item number 12, trustee Mueller.
Please consider ordinance 2025-0-039, granting a variation from the zoning ordinance at 16801 Sayre Avenue, the Mahoney Garage.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I'll second.
Mike,
Oh, Mike made the motion.
Mike made the motion. Bill's
I second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The requested variation permits a garage that exceeds the maximum accessory structure floor area and maximum structure width. The two-level garage addition is currently under construction. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 16th, 2026, and voted 2-3 and 1 vote abstaining recommended denial of the request in accordance with the listed plans, the recommended conditions, and drafted findings of fact in the staff report. This ordinance is only eligible for first read tonight.
Thank you. Staff, is there anything you want to add, Mike?
Yeah, at the last plan commission, I did notice that there were some things that we need to get addressed in this upcoming unified zoning code update. One of the items is what is determined to be the width and the length of a structure. The present zoning code does not have a definition for width. However, the building codes and other like zoning ordinances in areas I have worked in state the width is the measurement of an extent of something from side to side. Now, the wall with the overhead door of the applicant's garage faces the street, of which will make that the primary or front wall. And the two walls of the garage at the 90-degree corners to be the side walls. That is the measurement of the width. The applicant's garage is 30 feet wide, including the attached screen porch. That is not accessed from within the garage. The actual garage itself is only 20 feet, 2 inches wide. I therefore would argue that the side-to-side dimension is the width, with the front to rear wall being the depth or the length of the structure. Furthermore, this lot is very large, 17,791 square feet. The maximum lot coverage according to code is 35% of the total area of the lot for the primary and accessory structures, including the pools. The lot coverage of the structures is 19%. That is 54% of the maximum allowable, so just over half. The total lot coverage of the impervious surface, including driveways, sidewalks, patios, does not exceed 30-31%. The FAR for the zoning is 0.4 of the lot area. The petitioner proposed condition for the site with the existing single-family residence, existing garage with screen and porch, addition to the garage, and existing sheds will be approximately an FAR of 0.18. That is 45% of the maximum. Now, as a standard protocol, we have always issued or levied a fine in coordination of our code, which is in our standard code ordinances. So the applicant will be levied a fine for performing the work without a permit.
Thank you. Would the petitioner like to add anything to this?
Thank you, Board. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I do not have any comments at this time. If there are any comments or questions that or had from the board. Be more than welcome to answer.
Anyone from the board have any questions?
I have no questions.
for the revision.
Wasn't there a height request, or a height variance request that was being subsided with this? Is that?
So Mike, it was above height, and so now the height is being lowered to the,
Yes,
Code.
the present structure right now with the top of the ridge or the gable that was proposed would be over the height. The applicant has agreed to go ahead and go to a flat roof structure and remove those gable portions. That would put it right at 18 feet with exact dimensions of what's existing out there.
Got it. Okay. That's what I just wanted to run.
anyone else?
I have comments,
So you will, yeah, okay.
however you want to do it.
Does anyone else have questions? So the lot coverage, which is actually allowed is 31 or 35%?
35.
35%, and the lot coverage is 19%?
Correct.
Because of the lot size?
Yes.
I mean, obviously, we don't like that it was originally done without a permit. I went through some of the previous ones that were denied or approved. There is actually one on 167th Street that was approved, that was voted on by trustee Berg, trustee Brady, trustee Brennan, trustee Galante, myself, and Mike Mueller on May 5th of 2022, allowing a detached garage above the maximum amount. So there is that, and if you guys remember also, there was that porch in Brementown that was built without, was that built without a permit? And because of how it actually made the neighborhood look better and affected the neighborhood, the board allowed it. I believe it was 6-0 if I'm wrong. Someone correct me. I think the board supported it because of how it affected the neighborhood.
It was a covered porch, right?
Yeah. It was 163rd place by 76th Avenue. It was like 7,500 something. And my concern with this, even though we should have applied, didn't, is I won't, there's an odd number, so I won't be voting anyways. But to add my 2 cents to it, how does it affect, because of the size of this property, it was annexed in 29 or 24. Almost 100 years ago, that house was just annexed into Tinley Park. That neighborhood over there is extremely different. There's other homes too, if you drive by, that have almost similar sized garages. I didn't look to pull up and see if they pulled permits or not. It's how it affects the neighbors. To the north of the petitioner, there isn't any neighbor to the north. It's a huge public right-of-way. I believe it's probably about 2 to 3 lot sizes of empty space in between the parcels. Is that correct? Right, at least 2.
Right, correct.
And then behind it, it's all evergreens, and then there's another right-of-way behind in between. The only one that would possibly see it, but if you look on the map, is to the south. And also, again, there's trees over there and a big new fence that was put up. So if it wasn't for the lot size and for how it doesn't really affect the neighbors, I would be against this, but I don't see how it affects the neighbors, and I agree, he should be fined. If, I don't know what the ordinance allows, if anything, every time this happens, it should be double whatever the fines a lot, whatever we're allowed to do, but if you look at it, the existing garage, they say is 668, that's not true. The garage itself is 20 by 22, correct?
Correct.
So it's just over 400 feet. It's not 668 feet. They're counting, there's a patio to the north of it that they're counting as part of the structure, where it's really not, it's a patio. And so technically, the garage is only 400, the first, the existing structure. Also, it's not 44 feet as the staff report states, because they're measuring it for length. Width-wise, like Mike described what it is, it's only 20 feet wide, which is 14 feet less than what is allowed. The only difference here is the total size of the addition. So the first one's 400, he built the same thing, and there's an addition which would make it 1,200. So it's not even double of what's allowed. Allowed is 720, I believe, 720 square feet, so it's roughly 1,200. So that's all I had to add to it. So if you guys have any other, if you don't have any other questions, you could sit down or.
I have a couple of comments.
All right, you hold on, Ken. So if there's no more, if there aren't any questions for the petitioner, you can sit down.
Okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Real quick, where is this one at, this 16731 with the windows, what street is that on? There's a picture of it's the same, it's very similar, it's got an addition above the garage with windows in the front of it. Which street is that on? You said it's in the report here, it's.
Bless you.
Is it on New England?
Does it show an address, Trustee Donovan?
It says 16731.
Oh,
New England?
Yeah, page 4.
Okay. That's it, I was just. Okay.
It's kind of the same thing in the back.
That's all I got. So I just wanted to
Okay.
clear that up.
Trustee Sullivan, you had a comment?
Yeah, it's pretty much echoing what you said, but I did write notes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say what I had wrote down. So, I am on record of favoring the petitioner quite a few times when they do ask for a variance. The last meeting, the Messina driveway, I was in favor of that. However, it didn't go their way. But a couple of things, that I always take into consideration when we get these variation requests. For one, it does not visually impair any neighboring or adjacent property. There is no fire, no safety hazards. Doesn't impact any water drainage, which we've seen a couple of times with some other petitioners. It does not diminish the property values in the neighborhood. I think it looks actually really nice. And then the important thing, the petitioner stated that he will change the roof to meet the 18-foot maximum height requirement. And, I always respect the Plan Commission, and I know they were a little divided on this one as well. So I did watch the Plan Commission meeting and went over all the notes and the comments from the petitioner. So again, I'm in favor of granting the petitioner the variance.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Are any other comments, or we will
I
remember this?
would like to add, first of all, I think Colleen took my notes and read them.
We all-
Okay, before I got to it. But also too, depending upon what record we're looking at, it was annexed in either 24 or 29. So it had to be built back in the day when they didn't have many closets. They didn't have space. You didn't have what we have nowadays. So I can understand the lack of space and storage for, lawnmowers, the snow blowers, bicycles, and on, that it would go. So I could certainly understand him wanting to use up the available space. And without going any further, I concur with Trustee Sullivan on her sentiments go ahead with this variation.
Thank you, Bill.
Just 2 comments from me.
It's all yours.
I'll just say, I always struggle to go against the Plan Commission. They put a lot of hard work and due diligence into these decisions, and I know that they voted negatively for this one. So that certainly weighs heavily into my decision-making process here. The other thing is, we have really kind of started disliking these permits and variances that come in after the fact and asking for forgiveness. Of all the petitioners, I think this one is one of the better suited to navigate this process, and to come for forgiveness is just too far for me, so I'll be voting in the negative for this one.
Thank you, trustee Mueller. So, everyone knows this is first reading, so if the board votes in favor of it, it will go on to the November 18th meeting. If the board votes in the negative, then it will die here, and he will have to take it down and resubmit. Anything further?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Waiting for my turn.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's fine.
Go ahead, Freedom.
I'm aligned with trustee Mueller on this one here. However, in light of some of the things that were presented this evening, my primary concern on this is that I think there are some extenuating circumstances that really didn't come to light through the Plan Commission process. And had they, I think this would have been a completely different question. I appreciate the statement that we are holding the line regardless of how this goes, that there will be fines imposed, and that's an important factor. Given that this is first reading, I think if we were forced on an up and down vote this evening, I would be a no. But I think that there are factors to be considered, and before we get to a final decision, I would be interested to know what our options are. I spoke to our attorney earlier on this one here. Options in terms of considering facts that were not presented in the public hearing, and whether we're precluded from considering them. I believe the board is the ultimate finder of fact on this, and the Plan Commission is a recommending body for it. So although it's not optimal, we do have the ability to consider other facts. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So in terms of what we're going to do this evening, I would be in favor of passing it through so that we have some time to consider all these facts and make sure that we're not putting ourselves in a corner here in passing something and approving it without a solid foundation. So that's kind of where I'm landing here. I was a little bit on the fence, and I was leaning towards no, but considering this is first reading, I think I would be able to move forward with that.
Thanks. And then, again, anyone else on the board, regardless of if you're for or against, if you have any questions, please contact Mr. Coleman and Tiffany, and they could walk you through any concerns that you might have.
I'll just echo what Ken said. There is some things that I'll catch up with you on, Mike, that I think there's a few extenuating circumstances that need to be investigated further before, for this vote, so.
Just to reemphasize that, I do live in the adjacent neighborhood, and I'm very familiar with this area here. This is not one of the standard subdivisions that we have throughout the rest of the town, where we've held the line on a lot of these after-the-fact requests. The character of the neighborhood is very eclectic. They're very large lots. There's a lot of variation that's out there in terms of size and style. And in fact, I didn't necessarily see it in there, but in terms of if it was a vacant lot and we were building a brand-new house, a lot of times I know in the Highland neighborhood, we've gotten requests to allow them to build something that's smaller than allowed. There are minimum sizes. So I don't know if the zoning over here would be the same, but that's something to consider. I don't think that this is out of character for the neighborhood. I have some concerns basically in what was presented in the plan commission, and I think if we can overcome them, you know, that goes a long way.
Great, thank you, everyone. Madam Clerk?
Roll call for item 12, trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
No.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. It will carry on to November 18th. Item number 13, receive comments from the public. Anyone from the public here to address the board? Could you step up? I don't know if you've ever been to a village board meeting, but we have, our public comment period is double what any other municipality is. It's 6 minutes, most are 3. Put a clock on the screen for you so you can watch. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Junaid Manjra. He's my partner, Afzal Masra. So we're just here because we have some concerns regarding the moratorium that was passed in August. Because we are trying to open a coffee shop in Tinley Park, and this moratorium is, for 6 months that they're gonna issue the permits for certain businesses, and I think coffee is one of the business. So we are really concerned right now because we have already put a lot of time, resources, and money into our project, and we are worried that it's for 6 months, but it was extended until May. Our concern is is it gonna be further extended after the May, or is it gonna be permanent? So because we have already, put a lot of our time, money into this project, so we are just concerned about it.
Yeah, we have already applied for the permit. We were in the process of applying and getting it approved, but then this came out and it has put us into a setback mode.
Okay.
So, yeah, our concern is is this something that's permanent or temporary? After 6 months, it's gonna be over? Or what's gonna happen in the future? There are so many speculations, uncertainties, so we are just really worried about it this time.
I can't tell you what, when the clock's not running. I don't know. Yeah, I can't predict the future, what's gonna happen. Obviously, staff is going through all the items. If you saw that was on the, listed on moratorium, I think there was 16 or 17 or something on there.
Yeah.
That number could decrease, it could increase, it could go away altogether. We don't know, but we're still going through it, and just looking at the town as a whole.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome. You got lucky. Are there any other public comment? Let the record reflect there are none. Item 14, receive comments from staff. From staff care to comment? No.
I'd like to comment, please. We are diligently working on getting our ice rink at Harmony Square, our ice rink experience put up. So this year we will be doing the tree lighting ceremony on Friday, November 21st, which is different from what we have been doing in the past. We will still have our holiday market on December 6th and 7th, but please mark your calendars for the 21st. Also, I was unable to attend last meeting. I just wanted to call attention to the Southlands Best that came out. We're very fortunate in our community. We won Best Place to Live, Best Downtown, Best Place to Work. The Chamber of Commerce won Best Chamber. We won second place for our block party. We're shooting for first next year. And congratulations, Mayor, again. You won Best Mayor for third year in a row.
Thank you.
Well, every year you've been nominated. In addition, we had 39 businesses that took first place along with 2 schools, 38 businesses that took second place along with another school, 23 businesses that took third place with another church and school there. So we're very fortunate in this community, and I just wanted to share that happy news.
Thank you, appreciate it. Anyone else? Next, we have item 15, receive comments from the board. Anyone from the board care to comment? Trustee Brady?
No, sir.
That's a first.
Yes, sir. I'll think of something quick.
Anyone else? Nope. Next, we have item 16. I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss the following: A, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
second.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Brady?
Yes.
Trustee Brennan?
Yes.
Trustee Mueller?
Yes.
Trustee Shaw?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
That motion carries. Thank you. We are adjourned and will not be coming back. Thank you.